The fleet of American-made stand-ons from Wright Manufacturing, built by landscapers for landscapers. Available now at Hometown Motors Incorporated, 818 Eastern Avenue, Chillicothe. We're joined by Janet Littler. She is with the Girl Scouts of Ohio's Heartland, and it's a recruiting time to get these young girls into something that will help shape their future and helping them become productive citizens here amongst all of us. Thank you for joining us here today.
Thank you for having me.
You've got a recruitment event coming up this Sunday, and we want to find out more about that. But first, tell us about what the Girl Scouts are up to these days.
Okay, very busy. Even with COVID, we have been very busy. It's been rough for all organizations and businesses, but we have found a way to do virtual programming as well as some in-person programming. We just actually had a zombie bash at one of our camps last weekend. So by following CDC guidelines, we are, of course, limiting how many girls at a time. So we're just spreading it out over more days to make sure our girls are having a fun experience. We're offering some things online like teaching tie-dye, cooking segments, just all kinds of fun things for girls.
I know my mom was a scout leader back when I was, a kid, and so was Dad as well on the Boy Scout side. I cannot imagine trying to do what you've been doing the way you've had to do it since the COVID all started here.
Right. It's taking a lot of volunteers and staff members to follow the guidelines, for sure. But we've managed to make it happen, and it's all for the girls. We want to keep them engaged through all this, and we feel like they need us more now actually than ever because they're going through so much. And if, some of them are on virtual all day at home, then they might not want to do it in the evening or weekends, which is fine because we can do some in-person things. Or if they're afraid to do in-person things, then we've got lots of virtual things. So.
Well, I imagine even when it comes to selling Girl Scout cookies, it could be probably even better doing it online. You can reach more people that way in a shorter amount of time.
Right. We were actually right at toward the end of cookie season when this happened. So it was a bit challenging finishing that up, to say the least. But we are really quite good at pivoting quickly in Girl Scouts. And so we got that finished. We are actually starting our fall product season, which is nuts, candy, and magazines, which is an extra entrepreneurship opportunity for the girls to kind of, give them some troop funds while they're waiting for cookie season to come back. And a lot of that will be online as well. So, it'll be interesting to see how cookie season goes and how we're going to handle all that, but we'll figure it out.
Well, if anything, more than 100 years now that the Girl Scouts have been around. And I got to think that a number of women who are opening their own businesses now, or maybe having a particular shop or something, downtown, many of them might have had their start in either 4-H or like the Girl Scouts, because it gives them the structure and foundation they need to learn how to become entrepreneurs.
It does. Yeah. I know a lot of people think the cookie program is just the cookie program, but it actually teaches, we have 5 skills that the girls learn. I'm not going to quote those right now, but they learn so much from that. And if nothing else, just being able to get in front of people and talk to people. One of the things I've enjoyed the most since I've been here for a few years is watching the girls grow and become more outgoing and gain confidence in themselves. That's what excites me. And that's actually why a lot of our adults do volunteer and stay with it. I have some that have been here even long past their girls having graduated. They're still with us here in Ross County, very active, because they see what it does for the girls. and the adults form friendships for a lifetime as well. So there's just as much in it for the adults as the girls.
Yeah, it's amazing how many people stay in contact years after them when they become adults, that
Right.
they look back, and a lot of that becomes adults becoming volunteers and helping with
Right.
kind of paying back, so to speak.
Absolutely.
Will your recruitment event not just be for girls, but also for volunteers to
Correct.
participate?
Yes, absolutely. And just so we are clear, men are also welcome to volunteer. We actually have several in this area who volunteer with their daughters. It gives dads and grandfathers the opportunity to spend time with their girl in her environment. Lots of dads help with sports, but this is truly getting into the outdoors, or, doing things they might not get to do with their girl otherwise. And we do things like Mad Mud Challenge at one of our camps. It's one of our biggest events every year. So there's lots of things that dads can get involved in. And of course, camp as well. Camp's the big Girl Scout thing. But yes, our event Sunday is going to be at the Lions Shelter in the city park from 2 to 4. And we are going to have, it's not just a recruiting event. We're actually going to be exposing girls and adults to the 4 pillars of Girl Scouting. And we're going to be doing some activities, making some swaps, which are, let's see, what does that stand for? Special whatchamacallits, affectionately pinned somewhere. It's a Girl Scout thing, of course.
Yeah, I like that.
They represent something that you're learning. And we're going to have a rocket launcher. They'll be able to make their own rockets. So there'll be lots of fun things to do to learn a little bit about Girl Scouts, and then of course get signed up if you're ready to sign up.
And this all takes place Sunday at 2 to 4 p.m.? Yes,
you can come anytime between 2 and 4. I would say, the event, it probably wouldn't take them more than 20, 30 minutes to get kind of through everything if they want to do all the different stations. We'll just kind of spread it out so we can do the social distancing. We will have hand sanitizer. We will be following all the proper protocol to be sure that we're being safe and wearing masks. And so we don't want anybody to be concerned about that. And if for some reason someone can't come because they have another event going on, they can certainly go to our website, which is gsoh.org, and click on Register Now and get signed up, and I will be happy to get back with them and find a spot for them.
Talking Girl Scouts of Ohio's Heartland here today, and I tell you, there's nothing better probably than, well, it's one of the best organizations, I should say it that way, and helping to mentor young kids and helping them become, as I mentioned earlier, productive citizens among us here across America, and they'll have fun doing it at the same time.
Absolutely. They will be our leaders of tomorrow, for sure.
Anything that we've not touched on you wanted to finish up with?
We also do have a Facebook page. It's Girl Scouts of Ohio's Heartland on Facebook. So you can check us out there. You can see a lot of the activities that we promote on there. But our website pretty much has anything you might want to know, for whether it's for girls or volunteers. So be sure to check that out as well. We have a very strong service unit of troops here in Ross County. It's called the Tecumseh Service Unit. We're over about 35 troops strong here. And that service unit offers our local girls many activities as well. So we do community service in the Ross County area, such as Empty Bowl. We help with that. We help out at Tecumseh. So we do. It's not just camp and cookies. There's lots more to Girl Scouting.
Not that there's anything wrong with camp and cookies, right?
There's nothing wrong. It's still some of the best Girl Scout things we have to do. But we just want people to know we do a lot more than that as well.
I'm a 40-year fan of Thin Mints, so
All right. Did you try the new lemon cookie?
I have not tried the new lemon cookie. So
okay.
perhaps in spring of 2020 or
Yes, there
2021.
you go. 2021. You can try the new lemon cookie.
Absolutely. Again, go to the website if you want to find out more. We'll have that for you here on the screen. And also make sure you check them out on Facebook as well.
Yes, please.
Janet Littler, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, Dan.